S&P 500 ETF today we're slightly down 70 cents. Looking at the Nasdaq, up about 9 cents. Looking strong with this one, not even pulling back to the 8. Diamonds down slightly, $1.29. Trap between some moving averages. Russell 2000 down to 16 cents. Also trap between moving averages. And transports are down slightly as well. We may just experience this slow grind to the upside. Looking at this chart, the previous moves to the downside, they weren't as strong as this move to the downside. So if I just do a symmetry support, project it, you can see it did pierce below over here, and this one also as well. But if it can stay up above these moving averages and continue to stay up, I think we'll be okay. Looking at my Twitter trade, down just about 10 cents today. Currently being held up by the 8 moving average. Now, I didn't see a whole lot. I went through all these symbols today, and somebody did mention to me MRO. I think they were on another newsletter. And this one, as long we can start to see some price action, if we can print a higher low, get a trigger on the 15-minute time frame. If you look at this on the hourly chart, price is being supported by that 200 moving average. So this particular play is very similar to what I did with Alcoa not too long ago. You can see we were down here, and I traded this thing because we were right around that area, right? And we took it to that swing to the upside. And I think there might be a very similar play here, and the price is very low. You can go in and just buying a few shares of the stock. No need to get crazy. The reason why I don't trade these with big position sizing simply because it is still technically a bearish chart when price is trading below that 200 moving average on the daily. But you can see that recovery starts to take place if you jump into smaller time frames. You'll start to begin the reprice recovery. If buyers are coming in, it will start to get up above that 200 moving average first on the 15-minute time chart, and then over time it'll stay up above the 200 on the hourly. And if it continues to get that series of higher highs and higher lows, then we got a new bull market within this thing. Now this chart is also dependent on light sweet crude oil futures are trading. As long as this guy can continue to grind up to higher price levels on the hourly chart, you can see currently it's staying up above the 200 moving average. If you can use that as support, continue to get up above maybe that $40 mark, $41 mark, then we have a good chance seeing MRO kind of follow suit. Looking at some of my headlines, okay. U.S. jobless claims fell slightly to 1.51 million in mid-June, but layoffs remain elevated. Investors take note. A messy trade fight between Europe and the U.S. is back on the middle of a panic. Don't know, don't care. Okay, we got a little bit of a pullback over in Germany, Euro 50 in Japan. And let's jump over to gold and silver. So gold pulling back slightly over $2, but we're still in the sideways consolidation. And this is still technically a higher low over here, so it hasn't broken below this area. And it may start to form that ascending triangle pattern. Let's take a look at silver, down just 21 cents. We did pierce below, bounced it off that 200. And now we can see if it's going to get to our first extension at 113. Fear and greed index, it is at 51. Crypto is 231. Everything is just kind of sideways. Not a whole lot of catalysts in the market to send this thing to the upside or to the downside. Let's take a quick look over here. So they were talking about this number here. They're expecting 1.3 mil. They got 1.5 instead. Kind of surprised how that didn't negatively affect the market. And Powell may be speaking again tomorrow, followed by some retail sales over in Canada. So that's all I have for today. Thanks so much for watching this video. Leave a comment below any other symbols we can take a look at, and I will talk to you soon.